Hi, good evening. This is Shri from DME Media here with Shivali Patel, your 2016 Miss World America runner-up. Hi, Shivali. How are you today?
I'm good. I have a lot of adrenaline still. How are you?
Awesome. Seeing all the beautiful girls compete, and it's a great competition today. It's a pleasure always to see watch you guys. And tell us a little about your journey into this pageant of Miss World America. How was it? When did it actually start?
So I started preparing, I think, around February, I would say. I started hitting the gym harder than ever. I actually lost 20 pounds while trying to get fit for this competition, so it was a very good goal to look forward to. But that's really when my journey began. When I started hitting the gym, it gave me something to look forward to. So what actually made me join Miss World America as a delegate was the Beauty with a Purpose competition. I think it's wonderful. I think it sets the organization apart from other pageant systems. It looks for somebody who's well-rounded but also extremely giving, because it's one of the biggest things. Miss World America looks to give back, and my Beauty with a Purpose project was something I'd been working on for 6 years. So yeah, I started volunteering at a nursing home when I was 13, and what I realized over time was that these senior citizens would be very isolated. I would sometimes be the only volunteer. And in high school, I was very active in Key Club, which is a volunteering club. And I eventually was on the executive board and I became president. And I realized that I was I am in a position of power at my school. And so I decided to start organizing talent shows. And so over the course of the years, I organized talent shows for these senior citizens. And when I heard about Beauty with a Purpose at Miss World America, I realized that it was a way for me to kind of spread that message, that it's important to have all ages connecting, Just because you're aging doesn't mean that you should be forgotten. We're all aging, And there's so much that people that are my age, as well as people that are senior citizens, we can all take away from each other. And so Beauty with a Purpose was why I joined and applied for Miss World America, to be able to spread that project that I'd been doing for so long. And other than that, like I said before, I started my journey for Miss World America in February, actually preparing for it. And man, it's been a journey. It's been so fun. The contestants, all of them are so beautiful, and they've been so kind to me. And I think it's been a very positive, growing atmosphere to really be in. And I can't say enough good things about the staff members, Jenna, Chris, Veronica. Victoria was, man, Audra and Veronica, they're incredible. Can't say enough good things about them.
Excellent. And especially about your organization that you've been working with for the Beauty with a Purpose. Can you tell us a little about this organization, and for the people at Raleigh? I think you're from Raleigh.
Yes, I am.
If they need to know about this organization and want to be part of what you're already doing, can you tell us a little more details about it?
Yeah. So I actually didn't really join an organization. It was more of a project I created myself. It's called Bonds Between Generations. And so I actually volunteered at Glenor Retirement Center and Jordan Oaks Retirement Center, and I also did some work globally in India. But, for the most part in Raleigh, North Carolina, those are the two retirement centers I worked with. So if anybody in the area was to want to join something, I would ask them to message me, and I promise I'll respond. But, they can perform in the talent show if they like, or they can get started by, going to a local retirement center and kind of talking to the volunteer coordinator there, and, asking, being like, hey, do you need volunteers? Would you be open to let me do a show for you guys? And then organizing it, and then you can always take pictures and, hashtag Bonds Between Generations, as well as let me know, because I love to be able to empower others and know that I'm doing that with my project.
Anybody specific you got inspired with?
Pageant perspective, man. I feel like I can't list one name, because for me, I think every person is a gift. I am a people person. I love people. And I think that people are kind of like gifts that you get to unravel over time, and you can take away from them. They give you some life. They give you purpose. And every person has their own purpose. But I think you can take away from that purpose. I think that you can learn from everyone. And so honestly, I would have to say that everyone around me inspires me to be someone better each and every day.
Excellent. Once again, this is Shivali Patel, and thank you, Shivali, for the time that you gave us.
Thank you.